Peace and love, peace and love. Today is February the 7th, 2021. Um, the sun is in Aquarius, as well as this is the age of Aquarius. The moon is in Sagittarius. Mercury's in retrograde in Aquarius. Um, we also have Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Aquarius. So it is a lot of energy happening on this day. So just continue to relax, remember, rethink, revise, refocus, um, reevaluate, rejuvenate, because Mercury is still in retrograde, and it will be retrograde to the 20th. So um, I love to get information. Like I said, it's good to get information. Um, I want to give thanks to the source, the Mother Goddess, to the It. Thanks to Mother Earth for the love. Thanks to the sun, my brother sun, the sister moon. Ashe to my ancestors who once lived and walked on this same earth as me, now live within me. Um, Ashe to all the gods known and unknown. Um, Ashe to them that's around me. Um, just give thanks always. So it's good to get information, like I said, to speak about just random things. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about when I was driving and see the police cop. The police cop. He was sitting. He was just on the side of the road, but he just had his um, blue lights on, and that's what they're supposed to do. A police really supposed to just um, sit there and have their lights flashing, or just sit there, and us people would know, okay, to slow down. You see what I'm saying? They're supposed to be there just to warn us to slow down, not to chase us and write tickets and serve us with money doing this court shit. That never supposed to happen. The police, if you look at their car, it's like a taxi cab. It's really like taxi cabs. Uh, well, it's now modern, updated taxi cabs, but it's like a taxi cab. They're supposed to really just sit there and give you a warning, like just slow down. And that's what he did. He just was flashing his lights and for people to know that he's there, and that's what it's about. Um, so they're um, not supposed to be chasing anyone down like that. Um, they come to the come to a rescue for accident or anything of that nature. But if somebody's speeding, you just they supposed to really just turn on the lights because they're to slow down. That we know that they're. But I learned that uh, they'll get police who wears they wear their belts for like 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts. That leads to lead poison inside because the bullets of that vest, of the belt and the gun, it'll get into their stomach and it leads to lead poison and inside of police. That's why police is in most cases suicide themselves. Just do research on a lot of police. They're really suiciding themselves for lead poison. That's those overnight shifts and everything. So, like I said, everything's a game. It's a game of a system controlling. You have to know that that's a game too. You know, they having police doing that. And these people are They don't know it. They are part of the system too. It's a game. It's all a game. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna get some information today. Even though I know today is they watching the whole scripted Super Bowl, right? The scripted Super Bowl is happening, and people placing their bets on this scripted Super Bowl, and that's what I get. That's what gets me. I think about it like people have their teams, right? People have favorite teams on watching the NFL games, and when they watching their favorite team, they basically picking their favorite team every year to win the Super Bowl. And I had to come to the mindset of myself and say, okay, I'm not. I never been to this like city or this state, and I'm cheering on this team or this certain player, and I don't know them, and I ain't never been in that city. And then when that city wins the championship, that city celebrate. I'm not there, so I had to really stop and think about like all that is. This is like insanity. You know what I'm saying? Like sports is war games. You gotta understand that it's a friendly war games because everybody's putting on a different uniform and going against each other. And honestly, they're doing it for money, doing it for fame and fortune, and definitely for distraction. So it's a friendly war game happening. You know, they're not going to when they make it to. That's why it's a certain amount of people make it to the NBA or NFL, these major league sports. Um, these last point of the sports, like the NBA is the last point to get to. The NFL, the MLB, and all that. Those are the major stop sports. Because when you get done with college and shit, you want to try to make it to there and stop there. Because it's a game. You got to understand it's not real. That's why it's certain people doing those things. And um, you have these people betting. You know, they're not going to really have, you really think they're going to have like these higher um, rich people controlling the sports? You think they're going to have them not, script it out, rig it up, and have it a coding? You know, these athletes have to do things in certain ways. You see what I'm saying? They have to do everything in a certain way when they play the sport. Um, so that's why I say I had to think about um, why cheering on a team for the same year, like for the Super Bowl. These people are cheering on. Now they're finna cheer on, not cheer on, but bet with this team or that team, but their team not in the Super Bowl. But next year they're gonna root on their team again. So it's a game. So that's what I'm saying. It's an insanity, like religions redoing the whole thing over and over and over. And you put in some people putting lots of money on their team to win it every year. It's crazy. Like I said, they know how to script it out. Jewish gematria. That's a system that the Jewish use to control everything of these athletes and things. So this script, this Super Bowl, is just like every other thing. It's all going to be planned out. You have to listen to the numbers, listen to the commentators, how they speak, what they say about the numbers. You have to know that. Like last year's Super Bowl, I didn't watch it. I ended up listening to it on my phone, but listening to it on the radio on my phone. And I was just listening to the commentators speaking and listening to the numbers and listening to how they were saying. And I'm like, okay, it's all about the numbers. It's about numbers to this game. You know, these athletes have to do certain plays with certain numbers. And we all know we know football is a slave man's game, right? We do know that. We do know that is slavery. You have black men running on the field. Um, the football is made of pig skin. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say when they do routes, right? So they have routes. Um, They have like dig route. Think about it. Slavery, you have to dig. You see what I'm saying? That's why football is like that. They do routes. Um, you dig in a route. You think about it. The black people back then, they were doing routes to try to make routes to escape or something in that nature. You see what I'm saying? That's what football is. You got to go back. That's why I look at it like it's a pointless game. People bamming each other heads to get concussions. You see what I'm saying? That's the craziest thing. And they have a lot of black people out there doing it, and they have the white man being the quarterback, right? The white man being the one who can throw it and being the the quarterback of the team. Then you have the white coaches, and then you have the skybox, the general manager, the guys upstairs. You see what I'm saying? They trying to portray as um, God. You know, the man upstairs. How they doing that shit? In a sense, you know, that's why they did skybox. The general managers, the one that's writing those checks down there. Then there's people behind them, meaning the Jewish are controlling them, in which people are controlling the Jewish is these elites. You know, these certain masonry elites are controlling the Jewish. So, like I said, you can't just watch all this and not really listen to it. Like I said, it's a story. All these sports and music shit, when they do beefing and all that shit, they doing this because it's scripted out. It's a story that these people doing it. They're not really doing it for real. Then you notice that they end up making collabs with each other and being cool with each other again and shit like that. They're trying to keep y'all distracted with some shit. It's a story they saying, but you gotta, if you really into like um, sports or the music industry or movies and stuff like that, cartoons, just really look at it and don't just look at it just to be entertained, but try to see what they're saying. Just listen to what they're saying because they're scripted to say certain things and then they're saying things because it's as above, so below. So, like I said, it's all scripted out. Just know that. Everything is scripted out, like the sports, NFL, all that, NBA. It's a script, right? This all script. Just know thyself. That's what it's about. You gotta know yourself now because um, you can't keep going through that same insanity. Just like going back into the religion, going back into like people go drop out of college and then do something else and say, okay, I got to go back. No, you don't. You don't have to do that. That's a insanity thing. You see what I'm saying? You got out for a reason. Your spirit led you out, or you dropped out, or decided to leave college or whatever or school for a reason. Because you see what I'm saying? That's how it works. You have to listen to your spirit by why some things happen for a reason for you to leave or do some certain things. So. Um, But yeah, information. Um, always love to get information. Okay, I'm gonna read basically wearing black. I know I did colors. I spoke on black, so I gonna give you the information on why wearing black is a shield of your Aurora. You know, so when you are under attack, you should wear black. Black color provides shielding. It's like an invisibility cloth, which can actually give you some time when you are under attack. However, you should not wear black for a long time, as black shields us from all types of energy, both good and evil. Therefore, we should use this color only to fight and repel the attack. That's what I was briefly explaining about black. Black, you have to know when to use that color. You know, that color is very powerful. It's the first color. You know, um, black is the first color. Um, this earth was darkness of black before light came. You see what I'm saying? This universe, it was darkness. It was still darkness before light. You know, people say we're gonna go to the light. Well, behind the light is darkness because that darkness there had to before light has to be some dark. You see what I'm saying? You know, every time you go into a new home, they gonna turn on the light, right? But when you walk in there first, it's dark. You know, you go in your own bathroom, you open the closet, you open the door to anything on your garage. It's darkness until you turn on the light or you get some light from the sun. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. It's all darkness. You know, Mother God is His darkness that created everything. So let me see more information that I want to give out. That is always interesting to give because um, information is knowledge. Knowledge is wisdom, and wisdom is enlightenment. Because we are all um, spiritual beings, experiencing a journey. That's what it's about. So um, let me see. Let me see what information I'm gonna say. I just wrote the. I did. Let me check real fast. The latest thing I want to say is this. Well, I'm just getting information on deja vu, right? We all have a little deja vu moments um, when we feel like something is that happened before, right? Something happened, something happened before, something just happened, or like something like in the sense of, wait, I was here before, or this, I saw this before. So I'm gonna give you a little information on that. Deja vu. It said believers in this theory claim that the human experience of deja vu can be explained by considering the unsettling feeling of having lived a moment before as a crossover with a parallel universe. This would mean that whatever you're doing while experiencing the deja vu, a parallel universe of you is doing it in a different universe simultaneously, therefore creating an, an alignment between the two universes. So basically, um, it says, I'm just brief where it say, it's considering the unsettling feeling of having lived a moment for a crossover with a parallel universe. It said also, I wrote, that means that whatever you're doing while experiencing the deja vu, a parallel universe of you is doing it in a different universe. So every time you basically, I'm saying it as we are different places. Um, that's why I see it as dream world as well. Like every time I dream, I'm not here. And I'm in dream world. I'm not here. Um, I'm in a different world, different place. Or sometimes I'm here, but not in this area. You see what I'm saying? It's amazing. That's why it's different in dream world. But deja vu is like we all feel like we're going to that same. We've been in that same spot over and over again because we have been. Because this is a repeated meaning, like uh, It's life, death, and rebirth. You see what I'm saying? We've been here before, and we continue to do it over and over again. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say with the vehicles, right? Um, that's why I say with the vehicles, or everything, anything that's on this earth, everything that's still on this earth is gonna continue to be on this earth, like money, vehicles, all that stuff. Um, when people be trying to gain money or need something on the earth, a vehicle or a home, it's already here. I mean, I know it's the way we living in a system, this United States uh, country, but um, everything is still here. You manifested it. It's not going anywhere. You know, like I said, everything's still attraction. Everything is still vibrating at the same time. You know, time is an illusion, dates and all that. Uh, everything just vibrating here. Like if you want something, you think about it, you say okay, and your mind it just eventually just get it because I'm starting to get to the point where um, my mind is more at it just is what it is now. Like everything is at its time. Like I'm starting to see it's like no time. Like uh, you have a feeling like you'll say, okay, is it what day it is? You'll probably think it was a day ago or it is tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? It's like tomorrow never comes and yesterday never happened. And today is always here. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's always going to be today. Like it's never tomorrow or it wasn't a yesterday. So it's always a today. So you living in everything right now is what I'm saying. That's how you could add that with deja vu. Let me give me some more. But you can add that with deja vu, and just know that everything is everything right now. Everything is everything. Um, one more thing I want to say is this: ancestral mathematics. This is the ancestral mathematics of humans, of us, like your generation, um, your ancestors. That's all living within you. That once was on this planet now live within you. It's just um, more. But I did all the way to nine. So it's first start with two parents. You start with two parents, and from two parents is four grandparents, and from that is eight great grandparents, 16 second great grandparents, 32 third great grandparents, 64 fourth great great parents, 256 sixth great grandparents. I missed the fifth, but 512 seventh great grandparents, 1,204 eighth great grandparents, and 2,408 ninth great grandparents. So you have all these ancestors on and on and on living within you. You know, from the ninth it's 2,408 48 great grandparents ancestors living within you. You see what I'm saying? From there you go on and on. It's just that's how life is. It's life, death, and rebirth, and it's amazing because you're living on. You know, you're not dying. You right now, I'm dying to live. You know, that's what I'm saying. My soul is already awakened, and it's going to live. It's living. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm living. So that's all the information I want to say today. Basically, just always. know thyself, love thyself, respect thyself. Because once you know yourself, love thyself, and respect thyself, you are the God and goddesses on this planet. Yes, we are. We are. And we are experiencing an amazing journey. And always know your journeys. You know, once you awaken and you know your journey is amazing. You just it's something that's just endless. You don't want to go back. You will not want to go back. And you actually can't go back in the mind. If your mind's really strong, and you don't let your ego take you back because it will fight you to go back. But you just have to know that we are connected to the universe. You know, so um, there's always peace and love and oneness to everyone. And enjoy your journeys and always peace and love to you.